All right, good day. My name is S.A. Dafe Matthew. I work with Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM, and this is my podcast. Welcome. What am I talking about today? I'm continuing my talk about Thierry Henry and Arsene Wenger. Yesterday or 2 days ago, Thierry Henry finally came out and talked about his ambition, his wish to be coach of Arsenal one day. And I'm thinking, like I said in my earlier podcast, that the reason why Arsene Wenger asked him to either quit the job on Sky Sports knowing that he would not, or focus on the coaching job, but he cannot handle the two together, is the fact that Arsene Wenger is scared. Arsene Wenger is worried that a player like Thierry Henry, with his ambition, with his drive, you coached this guy for almost about 9 years or so, and if you add the years in Monaco, they've been together for more than 12 to 15 years. So he's known this young man as somebody who's very, very ambitious. And at 38, it's almost at the same level where Pep was when he started, or the same level where Mourinho was when he started. So Arsene Wenger is beginning to think that if he gives him the chance to get his badge, get his UEFA Pro license, it just might be the one that would kick him out of the job, because the board eventually will say, you know what, this is a club legend, this is a player that everybody respects in the club. Why not give him the job and take away the old man? Probably with the wish that England would offer him the English job. If they don't offer him, they might just tell him, you know what, it's time to move on. And Arsene Wenger is scared of that. So he decided that Thierry Henry has to go. But that's not just the only thing I'm talking about this morning. I'm talking about Antonio Conte. Since the game that they lost yesterday in Austria, everybody's coming out to say, oh, Antonio Conte is the same story, same old story. Well, Antonio Conte did not create the problem at Chelsea. He's not just going to come overnight and fix the problem. Last season, one of the biggest problems with Chelsea was the fact that they didn't get defensive reinforcement, and they just got in N'Golo Kante now. They've still not been able to get a defensive reinforcement. Yes, Batshuayi was good, but that was good. Just good. Good is what you get at West Ham. Good is what you get at Swansea, Southampton, Liverpool. Good is not what you get at Chelsea. For a club that has won the Champions League, won the Europa Cup, and also won the English Premiership recently for about 5 times or so, good is not what you need. You need grit, and they didn't get grit in Batshuayi. N'Golo Kante, is he great? Yes, a little bit above good, so you could take that. But they didn't fix anything on the defense. So Chelsea is still going to concede a whole lot of goals unless they get in the right defensive reinforcement. John Terry might stay, but John Terry's leg will not automatically get younger because Antonio Conte has come. Ivanovic was a thoroughfare last season. It's not going to change all of a sudden and become a rock of Gibraltar because Antonio Conte has come. The Chelsea fans must look at their team and tell themselves the truth. You've got to be careful what you expect. Don't expect magic from a coach, because for me, Antonio Conte is a good coach. He's systemic. He's a man who is methodical as well, but he's not a magician. No coach is a magician. Jose Mourinho, you might say, is getting it right at Man United. It's because LVG was at the point of promoting a whole lot of young players. If you see the game against Wigan, for instance, it was all about some young players coming onto the fore and really, really living up to the billing, and then you don't think that Material will come in and not do well. The only player who has still continued in his mediocre performance is Memphis Depay. Got a chance through on goal that was given to him from Material's pass, but he blasted it on the goalkeeper. Probably you said the goalkeeper made a great save on him. What I'm saying generally here is the combination of all these three teams. Yes, Arsenal, Arsene Wenger's inferiority complex of fear made him keep Thierry Henry out. Chelsea fans should slow down on how they apply pressure on Antonio Conte. He didn't cause the problem. He's not going to solve it overnight. It needs some time, and then the checkbooks need to be open. I keep saying that Roman Abramovich is broke. I have my reason for that, because it doesn't push the market the way it used to. Once upon a time, Roman Abramovich and Chelsea were the ones who controlled the market, the transfer market, but this time around they don't. So I think that's going to weigh heavily on what happens at Chelsea at the end of the day, and will determine whether Antonio Conte will do well or will not do well. For Jose Mourinho, on the other hand, I think that, like Ruben came out to say the other day, that LVG actually laid the foundation for the success that Bayern had been enjoying since after LVG with Jupp Heynckes and then Pep Guardiola and the rest of them, and now Ancelotti. I think that LVG has also laid a very good foundation for Manchester United. It's just that some people are too blind to see it, and they also forgot that everywhere the man is gone, he's won something at least, and he did that with Manchester United when he won the FA Cup. Bottom line, what I'm saying is, Man United fans should be hopeful. Chelsea fans should not celebrate right now just because of Conte. They need some more reinforcement, especially at the back. And Arsene Wenger since he's kicked Thierry Henry out, Thierry Henry should prove to him that he can still get that license by going somewhere else to do what he knows how to do best. My name is still S.A. Ogane Dafe Matthew. I work with Sports Radio 88.9 Umbrella FM. This is my podcast. Thank you for viewing, and you keep getting more from me every day.